Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 2025 Memorial Wall Service. My name is Alyssa Williams. I'm the Assistant Director for the Illinois Department of Corrections, and today I have the privilege of serving as your Mistress of Ceremonies. Today we will honor the IDOC and IDJJ fallen heroes. It's a tribute to those who have given the ultimate sacrifice. Also, we will name the Correctional Officer of the Year, the Employees of the Year, the Parole Agent of the Year, the Juvenile Justice Specialist and Juvenile Justice Aftercare Employees of the Year, as well as the Juvenile Justice Non-Security Employee of the Year. These recipients of these awards have demonstrated outstanding leadership and professionalism within IDOC and IDJJ. I ask that everyone please rise for the presentation of colors by the Illinois Department of Corrections Honor Guard, and then please remain standing through the invocation. Permission granted. Christina Brewer, accompanied by Sherman Napier, will now perform the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star
Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order. Arm.
Acting Chief Chaplain Chris Deason, please come forward to lead us in the invocation.
Let us pause a moment for reverence. Eternal and ever-present God, today we gather on this beautiful day with heavy hearts, honoring the lives and legacies of those who served with courage, integrity, and unwavering dedication as corrections officers, wardens, superintendents, and correctional employees. In a world often unseen, they stood as guardians, protecting safety, upholding justice, and preserving human dignity. Today, we have taken apart time in our week, in our year, every year, to remember their sacrifice. Some made in silence, others in the face of great danger. We're grateful for their service and example that they left us. Today especially, I pray that their memories be a blessing to us and a call to have continued courage. Today I pray that you'd comfort the families, friends, and colleagues who mourn not just this day, but every day. Grant them peace that surpasses understanding, and surround them with love in the days ahead. And as we honor the fallen, I ask today that you, Lord, would inspire those who still serve. Give them the strength for the burdens that they carry and wisdom for the challenges that they face each day. Lord, as we honor the fallen today, may you renew us with a steadfast commitment to justice, a swift reverence for the sacred, for the moments like this that we share. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain Easton. You may be seated now. Thank you. Once again, welcome to the 2025 Memorial Service, and thank you for joining us as we honor those whose names are on the walls behind me. These are men and women who died in the line of duty. Some of their family members are here with us today, and we'd like to extend a special thank you to each of them. It is never easy to lose a loved one, and we want you to know that we will never forget their sacrifice. The Illinois Correctional Employee Memorial Association sponsors this event every year. They work diligently to make sure the legacies of the men and women on this memorial wall live on. Let's give a round of applause for the ICEMA board members who are with us today. We appreciate you all taking out the time of your schedule to honor the men and women, again, who paid the ultimate sacrifice. At this time, IDOC Director Latoya Hughes will share a few words.
Good morning. It is an honor to stand here before you today as we express our deepest gratitude to the dedicated employees of the Illinois Department of Corrections for their service and pay tribute to the courageous men and women who have served this department and made the ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty. To the loved ones, colleagues, fellow correctional officers who carry the memories of those we honor today, we know that there are no words or ceremony that can truly ease your loss. But today we stand beside you in remembrance. We honor their names, their lasting imprint that they've left on this department, on their communities, and on all of us. We remember their courage, their integrity, their unwavering dedication to duty. And while we can never repay the sacrifice that they've made, we can ensure that their legacies live on through our actions, through our service, and our shared commitment to the values they upheld. As we reflect on the lives of these remarkable individuals, let us all reaffirm our commitment to carry their legacy forward. We honor not only those that we have lost, but also the correctional officers and staff who continue every day to embody the values of integrity, professionalism, and service that defines this department. With pride and optimism, we look ahead to the achievements of those who will continue to lead the Illinois Department of Corrections into the future. This week in Illinois and across the country, we recognize National Correctional Officers and Employees Week, which even in this moment, that is a time to celebrate the remarkable courage, leadership, and resilience of correctional staff in every role. You face immense challenges with determination, often making personal sacrifices and working tirelessly with little public recognition to keep our facilities and our community safe. Every day, many of you give your all, often at the expense of time with your own families and loved ones, to advance the mission of this department. So I extend my heartfelt appreciation to those that we are here to honor today, and to those of you who continue the work and continue the journey for your service, your sacrifice, and your unwavering dedication. Thank you to all of you for inspiring us with your professionalism, your pursuit of excellence, and the integrity that you show every single day in carrying out the trust that is placed upon you as a correctional officer and a correctional employee. May we honor the memories of those who we recognize by name today, not only in words, but in the way that we all serve, that we all lead, and then we all stand beside one another day in and day out within our correctional facilities, within the communities that we serve, and within all the communities that we live in. So thank you again for coming today. Thank you to the families that are here today. It is an honor to see you and an honor to be here with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Director Hughes, for those words. We now welcome to the podium Illinois Department of Corrections. Sorry, Rob. Illinois Department of Juvenile Justice Director, Rob Vickery.
Good morning, everyone. I'm very honored to share this moment with our DOC family to recognize and honor the sacrifices of DOC and DJJ staff over the decades. Every year, this event presents us with a chance to pause, to consider the value and importance of our work, along with the many sacrifices our staff make. We have tremendous gratitude for those who have made the ultimate sacrifice and have lost their lives in connection to their correctional duties, and we acknowledge the families who grieve for these loved ones. Safe working conditions and adequate staffing levels remain at the forefront of our conversations, our priorities, our policies, and our plans. Last year, we at DJJ identified 5 core values that drive our work, and safety is one of these. I've traveled to DJJ facilities for listening sessions on the topic of safety over the past few months, and I've been reminded of the sacrifices our staff often make to keep themselves, their coworkers, our youth, and our communities safe. DJJ staff intervene on a daily basis to keep the young people in our care safe during mental health crises, during interpersonal conflicts, and even during physical aggression. DJJ staff accept overtime assignments to ensure adequate staffing levels to keep their coworkers and the youth in our care safe. And this is truly a sacrifice of time with their family and loved ones. DJJ staff take on an emotional burden, listening and empathizing with our youth as they share about the substantial trauma that they've endured. DJJ staff who support and supervise youth in the community spend many hours traveling and providing services in neighborhoods that are at times unsafe. Without the sacrifices of our staff, we would be unable to keep our youth safe, or feed them, or educate them, or provide counseling services, or get them to recreational programming. Without the sacrifices of our staff, we would not be able to use trauma-informed practices that are so vital for rehabilitation. Without the sacrifices of our staff, we'd be unable to perform our mission, building youth skills and strengthening families. The collective work that we do is difficult. So why do we stick with it and continue to make these sacrifices? I think it's because we care about each other, we believe in the work that we do, and we all have hope. Hope that our work will lead to a better future for those we serve. On behalf of the leadership of DJJ, I want to thank everyone here for the privilege of sharing this work with each of you.
Thank you, Director Victory. This portion of the 2025 Memorial Wall Service is a memorial tribute to our fallen heroes. At this time, Chief of Operations Justin Hammers will read the names of our heroes. Chief Hammers?
Over the years, 39 IDOC and IDJJ employees have died in the line of duty. Honor Guard members will pay homage to those fallen heroes as I read their names. The Honor Guard will lay a rose on the memorial wall and offer a salute and a final tribute. They're being accompanied by Correctional bagpiper Tom Ogilvy of St. Andrew's Pipes and Drums. Joseph Clark, Joliet, 1865. John S. Jones, Pontiac, 1922. Charles Kruger, Pontiac, 1919. James McMurray, Stateville, 1920. Peter N. Klein, Joliet, 1926. Edward McCasey, Stateville, 1944. Freebert F. Jonke, Pontiac, 1933. Zoeth Skaggs, Stateville, 1944. Lewis M. Paul, Menard, 1965. William E. McCasling, Pontiac, 1967. Arthur L. Kisrow, Menard, 1965. George L. Wilson, Menard, 1965. Leonard Tatro, IOIC Kankakee, 1968. James P. Zeiger, Stateville, 1973. Rufus Campbell, IOIC St. Charles, 1970. Robert Jefferson, Sheridan, 1971. Peter Beckett Bird, Stateville, 1977. William N. Thomas, Pontiac, 1978. Robert J. Conkle, Pontiac, 1978. Stanley Cole, Pontiac, 1978. Joseph J. Cushman, Menard, 1982. Verdine Willis, Pontiac, 1985. Frida King, Pontiac, 1983. Cecil H. Harbison, Menard, 1984. Henry B. Washington, IOIC Joliet, 1986. Lawrence Frank Cush Jr., Stateville, 1989. Robert L. Taylor, Pontiac, 1987. Son Sonny Truan, Stateville, 1988. Harold Daniels, Stateville, 1992. Kevin P. McGuire, Urbana, 1996. Helen M. Coaches, Graham, 2002. Lori Toki, Lincoln, 2004. Anthony Tony Lee, Hill, 2007. Elaine E. Amiawa, Parole, 2010. Henry Sims, Joliet, 1913. Tracy E. Cooper, Stateville, 2010. Christopher James, East Moline, 2023. Craig Daughtery, Western, 2023. And Andrew Fott, Pontiac, 2024.
Director LaToya Hughes will lay the wreath in honor of the fallen heroes in a formal expression of sympathy to each individual family member. The wreath symbolically represents the employees who paid the ultimate price in the line of duty at the Department of Corrections and the Department of Juvenile Justice. Michael Campbell of Western Illinois Correctional Center and U.S. Army Sergeant will lay a second wreath, which represents our military and their continuing sacrifice to freedom. Rebecca Hall, accompanied by Sherman Napier, will sing Heaven Was Needing a Hero as the honor guard folds the flag.
Today to see you. Oh, I had to let you know. If I knew the last time that I held you was the last time, I'd have held you and never let go. Always kept me awake nights wondering. I lie in the dark just asking why. I've always been told you won't be called home till it's your time. I guess heaven was needing a hero, somebody just like you.
A 21 gun salute is one of the oldest and most recognized international ceremonies bestowing honors to be received by an individual, civilian, or uniformed person. The sound of taps expresses a final and confirmed salute by recognized national and state orders. Taps will be played by Jason Brewer. The second portion of our ceremony today gives us an opportunity to recognize those who have excelled within the Illinois Department of Corrections and the Department of Juvenile Justice. These awards recognize those who have shown outstanding leadership and professionalism within their respective agencies. For the Illinois Department of Corrections, Justin Hammers, Chief of Operations, will present the award for Correctional Officer of the Year.
The Correctional Officer of the Year Award is a distinguished honor that recognizes security staff whose exceptional dedication, perseverance, and professionalism exemplify the mission of the Illinois Department of Corrections. It is a meaningful way to show our deepest appreciation for the vital role that these officers play in maintaining safety and security within our facilities and in the broader community. Nominees, when I call your name, please stand and remain standing until the end. Timothy Korn, Correctional Officer, Big Muddy River Correctional Center. Jeremy Thole, Correctional Officer, Centralia Correctional Center. Austin Campbell, Correctional Officer, Danville Correctional Center. Tyler Dagan, Correctional Officer, Decatur Correctional Center. Adrian Pearson, Correctional Officer, Dixon Correctional Center. Tyler Lealick, Correctional Officer, East Moline Correctional Center. Jonathan Kelly, Corrections Residence Counselor 1, Fox Valley ATC. Zachary Gonzalez, Correctional Officer, Graham Correctional Center. Taylor Humes, Correctional Officer, Hill Correctional Center. Lisa Ellinger, Correctional Officer, Illinois River Correctional Center. Rachel England, Correctional Officer, Jacksonville Correctional Center. Kimorietta Coffey, Corrections Treatment Officer, Joliet Treatment Center. Eric Ferguson, Correctional Lieutenant, Kewanee Life Skills Reentry. Aaron Musgrave, Correctional Officer, Lawrence Correctional Center. James Ferry II, Correctional Officer, Lincoln Correctional Center. Cassie Rennick, Correctional Lieutenant, Logan Correctional Center. David Hockmuth, Correctional Officer, Menard Correctional Center. Angel Smith, Corrections Residence Counselor 1, North Lawndale Adult Transition Center. Matthew Curtis, Residence Counselor 2 at Peoria Adult Transition Center. Jonathan Wilson, Correctional Officer, Pinckneyville Correctional Center. Benjamin Weller, Correctional Officer, Pontiac Correctional Center. Richard Cravens, Correctional Officer, Robinson Correctional Center. Lori Rath, Correctional Officer, Shawnee Correctional Center. Michael LaCure, Correctional Officer, Sheridan Correctional Center. Aaron Mercer, Correctional Officer, Southwestern Correctional Center. Othello Hamilton, Correctional Officer, Stateville Correctional Center. Joanne Thomas, Correctional Officer, Taylorville Correctional Center. Gabrielle Burton, Correctional Officer, Vandalia Correctional Center. Kirk Richards, Correctional Officer, Vienna Correctional Center. And Bradley Bowen, Correctional Officer, Western Illinois Correctional Center. Thank you all so much for your hard work, commitment, and dedication to the department. Please join me in congratulating the nominees. You all can be seated. The 2025 Illinois Department of Corrections Correctional Officer of the Year was selected based on their commitment, professionalism, leadership, bravery, and quick action. On November 30th of 2024, while assigned to a medical furlough at a local hospital, the officer heard a family asking for assistance and observed that a small child was choking. Without hesitation, the officer jumped into action and started performing abdominal thrust on the child. The officer continued until the object was cleared and the child was able to begin breathing freely. His quick response was vital in saving the child's life, and we commend his heroic actions and for setting a positive example for others to follow. He is an asset to the Illinois Department of Corrections and to his family. It is my honor and privilege to announce Kirk Richards from Vienna Correctional Center as the 2025 Illinois Department of Corrections Correctional Officer of the Year.
Chief of Staff Daniel Monti will now present the awards for Employees of the Year.
Thank you, Assistant Director. Good morning, everyone. Employees of the Year within the Illinois Department of Corrections are individuals who have shown outstanding dedication, professionalism, commitment to their work, making a lasting impact, not just within their facilities, but across the entire department. These employees embody the core values of IDOC, fostering a positive work environment, promoting teamwork, and leading by example. Will all nominees please stand and remain standing until I finish? Big Muddy River Correctional Center, Greg Ramsey, Corrections Supply Supervisor 2. Centralia Correctional Center, Courtney Spencer, Office Administrator 3. Crossroads Adult Transition Center, Cheryl Walton, Facility Review Control Officer. Danville Correctional Center, Jason Bayer, Correctional Counselor 2. Decatur Correctional Center, Amy Rude, Social Worker 4. Dixon Correctional Center, Jennifer Carter, Food Service Program Manager. East Moline Correctional Center, Andre Gonzalez, Correctional Food Service Supervisor 2. Fox Valley Adult Transition Center, Leah Smith, Correctional Counselor 2. General Office Staff, Amy Burley, District 2 Reentry Supervisor. Eric Cozzolino, Human Resource Specialist Classification. Amanda Hardwig, Sourcing Executive 2. Jessica Mayhew, Southern Region Reentry Manager. Jessica Cunningham, Statewide Field Service Coordinator. Lisa Wiedekamp, Administrative Review Board Manager. Thomas White, Executive Secretary 2, Office of Health Services. Graham Correctional Center, Robbie Weiss, Corrections Food Service Supervisor 2. Rena Martinez Bates, Corrections Assessment Specialist. Illinois River Correctional Center, Jill Freeman, Executive Secretary 3. Jacksonville Correctional Center, Paula Sumter, Executive Secretary 1. Joliet Treatment Center, Michelle Miller, Healthcare Unit Administrator. Kewanee Life Skills Reentry Center, Jimmy Afalabi, Social Worker 2. Lawrence Correctional Center, James Gosnell, Corrections Leisure Activity Specialist 2. Lincoln Correctional Center, Christopher Strobeck, Office Administrator 3. Logan Correctional Center, Sarah Tapkin, Corrections Assessment Specialist. Menard Correctional Center, Colleen Runge, Office Administrative Specialist. North Lawndale Adult Transition Center, D. White Smith, Administrative Assistant to the Center Supervisor. Peoria Adult Transition Center, Nika Muhammad, Corrections Residence Counselor. Pinckneyville Correctional Center, Angela Scarber, Human Resource Associate. Pontiac Correctional Center, Melody Oschelager, Administrative Assistant 1. Robinson Correctional Center, Calissa Miller, Account Technician 1. Shawnee Correctional Center, James Bob Hall, Correctional Counselor 2. Sheridan Correctional Center, Linda Frolicky, Office Associate. Southwestern Illinois Correctional Center, Amy Barbeau, Administrative Assistant 2. Stateville Correctional Center, Lorraine Seaman, Correctional Counselor 2. Taylorville Correctional Center, Kimberly Beard, Office Associate. Vandalia Correctional Center, Lacey Stock, Executive Secretary 1. Vienna Correctional Center, Ethan Haney, Correctional Sergeant. Western Illinois Correctional Center, Chris Hensler, Leisure Time Services Supervisor. Thank you for all your ongoing hard work and dedication. Please join me in a round of applause for Our Facility Employee of the Year has been a pillar of an administrative office for multiple years. She always faces any problem with confidence and assurance while managing the high demands of her position. She takes the initiative in developing new methods, processes, and approaches to improve the operations of the warden's office and the entire facility. Her commitment to excellence promotes powerful team dynamics by keeping team members fully energized with enthusiasm and pride in their required work. She projects self-confidence and enthusiasm at resolving issues and concerns in a very professional manner. She has the unique characteristics of being sincere, caring, and genuine, which makes her highly respected by her coworkers and by the administrative team. Lastly, our Facility Employee of the Year knows the importance of using her heart to lead others and does so daily, performing her job with humility, kindness, and professionalism. I am proud to announce that Illinois River Correctional Center Executive Secretary 3, Jill Freeman, has been selected as IDOC Facility Employee of the Year. Our General Office Employee of the Year began her career in IDOC as a correctional officer multiple years ago and has worked her way through various positions and is now a strategic member of our program team. She has worked diligently to update statewide manuals and routinely travels from facility to train and provide assistance to field services staff. She is a constant resource to the facility staff, and her ability to research and provide guidance to all staff is a testament to her work ethic. She is a true team player that is respected and valued by field services staff to executive staff, as we all depend on her daily in our fast-paced, time-sensitive work environment. In addition, she has recently stepped up to assist in an additional key role for our department as the interim chief record officer. Her commitment to excellence, her leadership, and her positive attitude have made a profound impact on field services, records, reentry, and the Illinois Department of Corrections as a whole. I am proud to announce that statewide Field Services Coordinator Jessica Cunningham has been selected as IDOC General Office Employee of the Year.
Ernest Cato, Chief Public Safety Officer, will present the award for Parole Agent of the Year.
Good morning. You know, early they spoke of some very important traits. I thought I had something rehearsed, but just listening to the traits of character, courage, empathy towards others, and the ability to help and bring resources to those who need it. Those are our parole agents. The Parole Division serves to address public safety and the reentry process. The division has initiated numerous programs in the process to reduce recidivism. That's just a general process that we talk about. But what these parole agents do, they're angels. They're literally taking the hands of those who are lost and putting them in the areas they need to be put in. I'd just like to speak of a few that we have here, but I like to tell you we have so much more in the parole division. But we're going to recognize a few here today, and I ask you to stand as I call your name. From District 1, Agent Heather Williams. From District 2, Agent Jamie Harris and Agent Don Sollers. From District 3, Agent Mario Catanici. I was real afraid I was going to blow that name, my friend. Agent 4, Zach Payne. And I'm going to show you how dedicated our agents are. Agent Zach Payne is on vacation. And he made it here because of his dedication. And District 5, Agent Sarah Brake. Would you please congratulate these agents? Thank you. I just want to read a brief synopsis about the agent of the year 2025. And again, I'd just like to repeat, the majority of all our agents in the parole division are deserving of an award. But this particular incident stands out. On November 12, 2025, these agents conducted an individual parole supervision regarding recent potential high-risk behavior. Upon their arrival to this individual's residence, they were granted entry. While assessing this individual was clearly going through a mental breakdown. And he took a knife and faced our agents. These agents showed great restraint. This individual at this time took the knife and impaled himself. These agents recognized the mental breakdown was going on. They quickly jumped into action. They took a towel and they were able to put pressure on the wound. The immediate call for emergency assistance. Because of their ability, their empathy, and their ability to recognize when someone's in a mental crisis, they did not go into some form of reacting where it would cause some other harm. They went into an area of actually providing first aid and actually saved the life of another. Because of their action, this individual is alive today and still receiving services. I'd like to honor Officer Agent Jamie Harris and Jamie Don Solers. Could you please come forward?
Now I'll ask that IDJJ Deputy Director of Operations Jeremy Burtis to come up and present the award for the Juvenile Justice Specialist.
Thank you. First of all, family, friends, loved ones of our fallen heroes, thank you for allowing us to share this space with you today. Greatly appreciate it. Department of Corrections nominees, award nominees, and recipients, congratulations, well deserved. Department of Juvenile Justice, here we go. So I'm here to present the Specialist or Specialist Supervisor of the Year Award. So if I call your name, if you would stand up, please. Representing Harrisburg is Juvenile Justice Supervisor Stacy McGee. See what I mean by overtime, Director, you spoke to? She's working it. Representing Pierre Marquette
Juvenile Justice Specialist Christopher Ferguson. Representing Warrenville, Specialist Mercedes McLaren. For Chicago, Specialist Alexis Quellen. And representing the Peace Center is Specialist Supervisor Eugene Williams. Thank you all. I think you know what you mean to me, what you mean to the department. I hope that I'm able to tell you enough, but I'm more than proud to say it both personally and publicly. I greatly appreciate all that you do, all that you contribute to the department and to operations as a whole. Thank you all very, very much. So, this individual brings a very high level of professionalism and heart to everything that he does. He ensures operations run smoothly and efficiently, managing responsibilities with care and precision. And I can attest to this as I've worked indirectly and directly with this individual. He's emerged as a TBRI champion for the facility. He's integrated trauma-informed practices into our daily operations. As a result, helps foster healing and connections with both youth and staff. The most valued contribution that this person has is a dedication to mentoring and developing our juvenile justice specialist interns. His mentorship has proven instrumental in shaping the generation of staff, instilling in them the importance of empathy, consistency, and professionalism. What sets this supervisor apart is his commitment to growth and development. He's constantly seeking out opportunities to learn, improve, and elevate everyone around him. He has integrity, strong work ethic, and a collaborative spirit. And in many ways, this embodies some of our core values within DJJ. So without further ado, our Juvenile Justice Specialist Supervisor of the Year is Mr. Eugene Williams.
IDGJ Deputy Director Thomas DeBetta will now present the award for Aftercare Specialist of the Year.
Good morning. I'm honored to be present and able to contribute to this ceremony once again this year. A very special day. I'm here to present for Aftercare Specialist of the Year. So what do aftercare specialists do? In a general sense, they provide supervision and support to youth and families. But that's something we talk about a lot, pretty much every day. But it's more than just saying it. They live it and they take action. It's a core ingredient of who they are. Those of us that have worked with children, or even have children of our own, we know it can be a roller coaster. Kids can be unpredictable. That's because their future is still being written. It's early. But what our team does is we walk that difficult line of guiding them in the right direction, but also letting them find their own way. So how do our aftercare specialists do it? How do they deal with the unpredictability? I think they find that little something extra that's not necessarily written in policy. They lead with their heart. They analyze and use logic. And they lean on their instincts. The work our frontline staff do can take an emotional toll. But they show up day after day. Our aftercare specialist nominees, please rise as I say your name. Tanisha Jamila, serving in Kane County. Pauline Harris, serving out of Peoria County. Daniel Johnson, serving Saline County. And Alola Nelson Reynolds, who served out of Cook County. Please give them a round of applause. You've all done an excellent job this year. I'm so proud of you and the work that you do. Our winner of Specialist of the Year actually started her career approximately 30 years ago right here. And this is a nice way to cap it off for her. If I have one word to describe her, it's selfless. During her last few years of employment, she endured a lot of personal adversity, but came back strong and served our kids every day. She gave them everything she could, and I'm very proud of you. Alola Nelson Reynolds, congratulations.
Now, if Deputy Director of Programs Janice Evans could come forward to present the award for Juvenile Justice Non-Security Employee of the Year.
Hello, how's everyone doing? I guess what I say about this position as the Employee of the Year is not just this person. This person does a lot of positions. She's been TA'd in various roles. I've listened to everyone speak specifically to a specific role. When I say this person, who's the secretary to the superintendent, has TA'd in several roles, who has helped on the adjustment committee, who is just selfless at what you need, I got it. And one thing about it, when we all done, we all clear when we get done today. What you are looking forward to is someone that says, I got it. You say go left, they go left. You say go right, they with you. Not clear the direction, not clear the expectation, but what do you need? I got it. So when I say this superintendent, secretary, has worked in various roles, regardless of the educational requirements, regardless of the expectation, just regardless. So when I say this is the Employee of the Year, it is because of all those things, titles she doesn't have, positions she doesn't have, degrees she doesn't have. That's what I like. It's a whole lot of people got a whole lot of education but don't have your back. It's a whole lot of people who got a lot of education but can't assist you when needed. So when I say, I'm real proud in IDJJ to say, this is our Employee of the Year, Miss Kimberly Wimbley. Oh, I know your last name.
Congratulations to all the nominees as well as the award recipients. Job well done to everyone. At this time, the Illinois Department of Corrections Honor Guard will retrieve colors. If everyone will please stand. Permission granted.
Breathe, set, arm. Order, arm.
IDOC Acting Chief Chaplain Chris Easton will come forward to deliver the benediction.
As we close this time of remembrance and celebration, may the spirit of peace rest upon us. May the memory of those we have honored today continue to inspire us to serve with courage and lead with integrity. May the families and colleagues of the fallen on this day be comforted, and their sorrow met with grace, and their strength renewed in the days ahead. And as we go from this place where we've set apart this holy time, may we walk forward with hearts uplifted, bearing the light of justice, mercy, and hope. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain Easton. I'd also like to extend a thanks to the IDOC Honor Guard, Tom Ogilvie with St. Andrew's Pipes and Drums, Jason Brewer, our bugler, as well as our wonderful musicians. And a big thanks to the ICEMA board and all of those who helped make today's combined ceremony such a memorable occasion. Thank you again to all the families of our fallen heroes for your attendance today, and your loved ones will never be forgotten. We ask that all nominees return to the memorial wall at the completion of today's ceremony for some pictures. Thank you to everyone for coming. This concludes our ceremony. Please be safe and have a wonderful day.